What the fuck is sleep? I don't even know what that is. Just pull me up over that tree. Hold up and watch that bitch feed.
Hey, shout out What Sleep TV, man. What Sleep TV. Ain't no sleep, motherfucker.
You were living down in Florida?
Yeah.
You were born and raised in Florida?
Yeah, Broward County.
Okay.
I went to high school like a couple blocks from where like Kodak went to high school.
Oh, word.
And like so many of my friends were friends with him.
That's
Well,
cool.
not so many of our friends, but so many of the people I went to high school with were friends with him.
That's dope.
And there was this one kid who was actually my good friend George's college roommate, and he was like really tight with Kodak in middle school. And then I guess at some point in high school they got into some beef and like beat each other's ass and like got into some shit, and they weren't friends anymore. And like there was like a video of it he was showing us of like Kodak like beat his ass. It was honestly kind of funny. But he got his licks in, but like Kodak was like definitely won the fight.
Oh, so what's some of the craziest story that you heard? Any crazy stories surrounding him?
Not really, bro. Not really. It was really good for me to have the experience seeing Kodak Black come up in Pompano, because dude, like the whole city got behind him, bro. I didn't even really like his music at first, but I was like, dude, if I can support somebody to get them out of here, I'll do it.
That's lit.
And his music got a lot better, and I love it now. But dude, the whole city, bro, all of Pompano, all of Broward at a certain point was just like Kodak. We're riding Kodak. We're gonna make sure this happens, and it did, bro. I think within 2 years of him dropping music, like within 2 years of me hearing the first like freestyle or mixtape or whatever that was like unmixed and everything that he released on SoundCloud, he was doing the XXL freestyle.
That's good.
So,
yeah, so when did you hear about him?
Dude, in high school.
I heard about him in like 2015.
I think he was starting to drop music as Kodak Black in 2014.
Oh yeah, because he used to go by something else. He wasn't always Kodak Black. Do you remember his old name?
I don't remember his old name.
Yeah, it used to be something else. I think it was actually Lil Black or something like that. Something like that.
Could have been.
Yeah.
He definitely changed his name though.
Yeah. So okay, question. So seeing how a whole city got behind one person like that.
Yeah.
Do you see anything like that up here in Nashville? Have you seen anything come close to it?
The closest I've seen has been people's reaction to 2Live Bre.
Okay.
I think because, you know, he's from Antioch, right? Like
Right.
he's
we
from the
visited.
shits, bro. Like he has connections in every part of town seemingly.
Yeah.
And I think the hip hop community. Have you ever been to like a 2Live Bre show, by the way?
Nah, me and Mary was talking about in our interview how I don't go to shows.
Yeah. So his shows have a different energy. Like, I'm not knocking anybody who's still growing and, you know, you're trying to get more people at your shows, right? But
Right.
Bre has figured it out. And I think the difference between Broward and Nashville, right, is that Broward, we didn't have anyone, bro. Like, it was just Kodak. There was nobody else for us to throw our support around. There were people after Kodak, but he was like the pioneer of Broward and kind of South Florida in general, but that's disrespectful to like Rick Ross and other.
For this generation.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense.
But yeah, man, I would say 2Live Bre, the way that his community is at his shows, man, like everybody's tuned in. No one's on their phone texting. No one's in the back doing something. Nobody's like in the bathroom trying to do drugs and stuff. Like, he's just there. He's playing music. Everybody wants to be there to watch him. He puts on good shows. His energy is great. And I see his community as like the closest thing to what I've seen in Kodak. That being said, there's a lot of like street rappers and stuff who have a ton of support too. Like in the street, like dude, some of these kids that I mentor and stuff, they love SKE, bro. Like they love Lil SKE. Rest in peace. They love Lil SKE and like Ganz and stuff.
Right.
And like they'll be dropping bars about them and like rapping about them or trying to make tight beats for them. Like they have a following here, man.
Facts.
So like I would say those are like the two major ones I've seen have like a really solid following. I'm sure I'm leaving people out too who I either haven't heard of yet or I'm just blanking on right now. But yeah, like SKE and Bre are probably the two closest I've seen to that level of support that I saw in Kodak and in Broward.